Hello, ladies and gentlemen, people of YouTube, boys and girls, my brothers, my sisters. And I say that, my brothers and sisters, because we are all here. We are all one. God created us all. Whether you feel that way or not, um, I believe that you will. I believe that each and every one of us will. That is the goal of Jesus Christ, is it not? I don't mean to speak from him. I cannot speak for him. I am a man, just a man. But I love him, and he's great. He's amazing. He shows me so much. It's unbelievable. I have no words. No words. This video is about, for the last 2 days, it's the second day in a row I've had a dream. And it's the same dream, a repeating dream. Christ has come to me and spoke to me. I will get into why I haven't spoken about the dream first, and then I'll get into the dream. It's about fear. When I was growing up, I never had fear. The Father in his grace took fear from me. I lived through faith. Everything I did, I lived through faith. And I did some things that most people would consider wrong or nasty, or whatever you want to call it. But I never ever hurt anyone. I never got violent. I never believed in that. I never could. When I got violent as a child, learning self-defense, and I got into a few fights, and I didn't like how it felt. Hitting them was hurting me, not them. After they walked away from the fight, it didn't bother them. It bothered me a lot. I just couldn't do it. I didn't like it. It felt wrong. So I trained to become very good at self-defense. I never had to fight. I never did. Thank God. Oh, Father's amazing. Okay, so I'll get to it. Fear. Fear has crippled me in the last while. And I'll tell you why. In my early adult years, there was a friend, and I apologize, but I can't remember this person's name. But this friend was crippled in life. They couldn't even leave their house. They couldn't go shopping. They couldn't do anything. They were full of fear. They feared everything. They had so many phobias and this, that, and the other. And I talked about God, but I didn't have Christ within me. I wasn't mature enough. I don't know how to explain that. Pardon me, Father, for saying so if I'm wrong. Please forgive me. I'm just going by what I feel here. Long story short, my early adult years, I had a son. My son got sick. I wasn't in the province when my son got sick. I wasn't there for him. It was, I believe, a lesson that the Father wanted me to learn. I don't know. I learned so much from that. It's incredible. I also learned fear. I had asked the Father, my friend, I'll go back to my friend that was crippled in fear. I had asked my Father, what is that like? I don't understand. I find it really hard to help someone. How can I help this person if I don't understand fear? Shortly after that, I understood fear. And fear creeped into my heart and grew as a sliver. It burrowed its way in there and didn't want to let go. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been in some crazy situations. Stick a knife in my face, attack me hand to hand, put a gun to my head. I'm going to look at you and laugh. But the fear of losing another person that you love is far greater than anything like that. Or how do I explain that? I believe that the Father was showing me what he felt when he lost even one soul. I couldn't even imagine how much that felt to him. Because just going through with my son, what the father must go through every day is painful to think about. So I don't, as much as I can. And I think about his glory and his love and his wow, the things he does and the things he's teaching the 144,000 right now are amazing. Every day is something new. It's incredible. So I'm battling this fear. And in the last couple days, I didn't do the video because I had gotten into what I believed was study on something, so I kind of got carried away. Then this morning I had the same dream, but he was louder. And I know in my heart that when the Father speaks, he speaks louder. He wants you to hear. So I'm going to say the words, I'm going to speak the words that he spoke to me, not this morning, but yesterday, because those were the words that he was giving me, and he repeated them. I'll start with scripture. You know what? The scripture that I have, I'm sorry, I apologize to everyone. It's not the scripture that pertains to this. I don't have the one written down that I'd like to. But I'll give you the words that he gave to me. And it goes like this. Look to the east and know that I am here. Look up. Look up, my children. Follow what is in your hearts. There's a great change about to occur, ladies and gentlemen. We all feel it. We all know it. Whether or not everybody knows exactly what's to occur or not is up to the individual between him and the Father, or her and the Father. I pray in Jesus Christ's name that those that have ears to hear, hear. This morning, the dream that I had, he said to me, "Come out of her, my children." What that means to each of you is just that, to each of you, between you and him. May God bless each and every one of you.